Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, this time reviewing on Amazing Fantasy, issue number 1. Now, as you know, this issue is meant to have the first appearance of Anya, who had a totally different identity, and wasn't really meant to be Spider-Woman girl until the whole Craven Hunt storyline. And yeah, if you've also watched the sort of Marvel Spider-Man cartoon show, she did eventually become Spider-Girl. And pretty much her outfit is meant to be a bit more like a cosplayer outfit, and a totally different set of powers before getting her spider ones. So the story mainly starts off where a man known as Miguel is lighting the last match, saying, "We're not going to find him here." And of course, we kind of see how Miguel has to deal with some guys with guns, and of course, tries to take him down Matrix style. And we kind of see how one of Anya's friends says, "She is so late. This is way not cool. How long does she expect me to wait here anyway?" And we kind of see how one of Anya's friends talk with her, who's also known as Len, pretty much points out that Anya could be at the school and tries to rush back there quick as she could. And as we see Anya's friend trying to get past to find her, we see one of the bullies saying, "Look what you did to my poster, you little... Hey, I don't even touch it. Someone else did. Because you pushed him, and now it's ripped. Get over it." I would say the guy is basically Flash Thompson, but more aggressive and a bit more dumber. And we kind of see how he tries to take this as a personal matter. And here we also meet Anya, who shows up to defend her friend. And I think this is where the point where I think Anya kind of tries to do the right thing, but doesn't think through her actions. And this is where we kind of see how it gets blown out of proportion. And of course, throws Anya against the lockers. And we kind of see how Anya tries to kind of defend her friend. And we kind of see how the principal has to try and break her off. And we see how Anya's friend gives her back her locket with the chain broken. But of course, we see how the principal says, "I want to see you in my office now." Oh man, you lost your cool again. We are so busted. And we kind of see how Anya remembers when she was a child, her mum left her. And of course, this is when I think Anya was a much more younger and not really seemed to be taking it out a bit more. And of course, we kind of see how Anya sees from her house window that her father's trying to fix the fridge. But of course, we kind of see how Anya tries to work things out. And we kind of see how Anya's dad talks with her, saying how she got a call from the principal. But we kind of see how he points out that he understands what she was trying to do, but shouldn't, get into fight. But we see how he gets a story from one of the sort of reporters and has to go there to the location quick as she can. And of course, Anya remembers that she also set up a fight with the bully, but doesn't want her dad to worry. And I think this is also where you can tell Anya kind of realizes that she can make this right and try and, offer to pay for the poster. But we kind of see how, the bully ends up egging her again and kind of making her want to fight him. And we kind of see how Miguel pretty much gets the last match ready, and of course deals with the Sisterhood of the Wasps. And of course, just as the light comes through, we kind of see how their leader sends out their 3 goons to try and take down Miguel. And of course, tries to deal with it Matrix style. But we also kind of see how Anya sees something going on. And this is where I think this is going to be the starting point of her origin, where they both meet. And just as the leader of the Sisterhood of the Wasps says, "Well, look what we have here. This little girl can't possibly be." And of course, we kind of see how Anya tries to kind of deal with the situation. But of course, because of one of the villains using their weapons on sacred grounds, they end up getting blasted by the light. And this is where we kind of see how Miguel has to kind of make sure she's alright and try and make sure she doesn't bleed to death. And this is Anya's origin. I think to me is that issue 1 is slightly okay, but really I kind of feel they do kind of racially portray Anya as a bit of the hot-headed Latino character. I think when I also did work on my idea for Spider-Man, I always reimagined Liz and Anya being cousins, with Liz being part Mexican, and also her being sent to Mexico City, while their parents try to sort things out with Mark, who became Molten Man. And I would set up Anya's powers a bit more differently, instead of the whole typical vampire slayer origin story. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but kind of okay. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.